like to talk about IEPs, or individual educational plans. What is an IEP?
So, Individual Education Plan is a collaborative plan that's dynamic and live, where all of the key adults who know the child best would get together, and the child if possible, to contribute to that, to develop a plan that includes some very clear goals, aspirations for a child's learning and social development in the education setting. Not every child with learning support needs an IEP, but where those key adults think that there are some particular changes to the environment, adaptations, particular sort of individualised tools and strategies that are needed for that child to work towards some particular goals that everybody agrees are valued and important for their child. You know, that's a good time to have an IEP in place. Yeah.
And IEP, is it always called an IEP? Sometimes it's different, isn't it?
Sometimes it might be called a collaborative action plan,
Okay.
a personalised learning plan, individualised learning plan, variations on a theme,
Yeah.
but they all have the same intent, a way of gathering everybody, sort of circling the wagons around a child, and working on a good, dynamic, robust plan that's got some very clear goals, some very clear outcomes, and is monitored and reviewed on a regular basis, with all of the key people having some input into that.
That sounds good.
Cool.
What is included in IEP? Behaviour management and learning goals and all that sort of
All
stuff.
of those things, they're just the things that people agree are important right now.
Yep.
You know, in the short, there might be some long-term goals, but often it's those shorter-term goals that people agree are important right now for their child.
How do I get an IEP?
Well, if you think that an individual plan for your child is needed, have a conversation with the classroom teacher or the SENCO at your school, or there might be a learning support coordinator at the school. You can talk to any of those people about the learning support needs of your child, but classroom teacher would be probably your first port of call.
Yep.
And talk to them about why you think that would be helpful, and I would say it is most likely that there would be an agreement that we will develop that together. You can also talk about who the key people should be in that. If your child would enjoy being part of that discussion, then absolutely they can be part of that discussion. Teacher aides, if there's a teacher aide who has been working with the teacher or with your child or a group of children that your child is part of, then they are often key people who know that child really well and know some of the tools and strategies that work really well with that child. So they're often a very helpful contributor to an IEP.
Great.
That's fantastic. Thank you for answering that, because I've got a lot of families who sometimes struggle with those things, knowing who's allowed to be at the IEP, can I get one? So thank you, that's really good.
Yeah.